What's up, y'all? So we are back and ready for day 2 of Pensacon. As you can see, I've got on my captain's gear and I'm ready to tackle cosplay because we've got a sci-fi shoot later tonight with, I guess, all the sci-fi cosplay players. So, come and join me. Things I tend to always forget. I almost walked in today without my badge, alright? All legit, good to go. Well, I missed my first panel today because I overslept, which is not uncommon. I mean, it is kind of a vacation for me right now. But I'm here, headed to my first panel at 12:15. Got about 5 minutes. It's right up here at the Grand Hotel. Starbucks is good to go. Cafe Americano. Getting the calories down. You know what I'm talking about. Dressed, ready to go. Full Star Trek. Get up. Captain's uniform, because I'm a boss. What? Alright, let's do a little inner monologue action. So I'm walking to my next event at the Pensacola Little Theater. So just came out of a panel with Ghost Coast Saber training. It's pretty cool. They were talking about how saber fighting matches with choreography and how choreography plays a big part of combat training and kind of the bridge between how you do one or the other. Pretty cool to know that when you are learning combat techniques, you are using some of that choreography training and vice versa to just kind of put everything together in one fatal swoop. So the next panel that I'm headed to is for Legends of Tomorrow, which is a pretty cool show on the CW. Good portion of our DC heroes in there. Kind of puts everything into perspective for me. Kind of the first DC Marvel thing that I've seen here this weekend, which there's some more DC Marvel stuff coming up later that I'll be talking about. But this is kind of the first intro into that part of the fandom. And then yesterday we had a little bit of Power Rangers. Afterwards, we'll be getting into some actual DC Marvel stuff, which is pretty cool, especially for Pensacola, Pensacon. I'm sure there are a lot of DC Marvel fans out there that are ready to see some stuff DC Marvel related. My adoring fans, I suppose. We're out here vlogging. One of the things that I've started to notice about this vlog as I'm just getting started here is there's not a lot of vloggers in Pensacola. So maybe I'm starting a trend, which is pretty cool. It's always good to be a trendsetter. Maybe I just don't know where they all are. Or maybe this is just the first time people have seen somebody out in the open, just kind of giving their opinions, talking about some stuff, looking at some stuff. I will say, this is one of the perfect weekends to do it because it is Pensacon. Everybody's kind of doing their thing. All right. Also, just kind of down here, taking in some of the sites that Pensacola has to offer. This is Southtown, a couple different shops for different things. Yoga studio, I think it's a yoga studio, not entirely sure. Some different coffee shops. Right over here is the back of the Sanger Theater. Some more shops and stuff down around here. A lot of people walking dogs. Shout out to all the animal lovers out there walking dogs. Check out this pretty cool wall mural up there. I zoom in. Just kind of on the side of a random building. Good old Pensacola staple. Seville Quarter. Where, you know, vlogging and crossing the street is real. You know, it takes a lot of time and practice to not get hit by a car while you're actively filming. Be careful out there, vloggers. It's a point for you. Almost to our destination here. Oh, looks like we're coming up on the T.T. Whitworth Jr. Museum. So also just taking a chance to take in a lot of stuff from Pensacola. We got the Quayside Art Gallery. And now we're about to come up on the Pensacola Little Theater where this panel for Legends of Tomorrow is about to take place. Hey, just came out of the Legends of Tomorrow panel. Man, that jump was funny. Nick Zano, Matt Ryan, Dr. Nathaniel Hayward, and Constantine. A lot of cool stuff they just dropped out. New Justice League Dark coming out soon. Always cool to hear about upcoming comic book, especially WB's or Warner Brothers animated, which has always been legit. Definitely getting my steps in today. I think I did 15,000 steps yesterday. A little over 9 miles. Today I'm already at 5,000 steps for the day, which is, I'm sure I'm gonna hit 15,000 or somewhere similar just with all this walking from place to place between the Bay Center, Little Theater, the Rex Theater, kind of all over Pensacola. Get my fitness on. Day 2 marketplace. Apparently I'm on a giant windmill turn to get down to ground floor. Getting them steps in, baby. So as you can see, I've dialed back to my leisure outfit. Still in this vein of the Star Trek universe because it's starting to get cold. I need to put a jacket on. You know what I'm saying? So about to head back out here. The YouTube panel was really good. I am about to head over to my next panel. I don't even remember what it's about, but it should be pretty entertaining. Heading back out on the trail. So sun is going down. It's starting to get a little bit cooler. Had to dial it back some. The panel that I'm going to is called The Ethics of Time Travel. Man, what a large conversation that is. So much stuff we can get into about time travel, how it works, who got it right. I mean, some people subscribe to the Back to the Future. Some people subscribe to Doctor Who. Some people subscribe to 24. Some people subscribe to Avengers. You know, all different types of sci-fi elements, iterations of what time travel actually is. So let's see what these cats have to say about it, and then I'll make a determination on whether they got it right. So just got out of a time travel panel, talking about the ethics of time travel, some considerations there. Pretty good panel, just talking about a lot of different movies, how they interpreted time travel. Was it beneficial? Was there always a moral, ethical dilemma? Or did we find that in some of those movies, it was just selfish intent? So for example, they talked about how Superman going to spin the world backwards to save Lois. Purely selfish on Superman's part. Yo, you're supposed to be Superman. You're supposed to be doing the right things all the time, all day, every day. Why did you decide at this point that you are gonna step out of character as Superman and go save the love of your life? Well, probably the most least Superman thing that he did. However, does that make him a little bit more human? Absolutely. Humans do things selfish all the time. So why can't Superman, considering how much he has to do on a daily basis to save us? Next panel I'm going to is a nerdy trivia. That starts a little bit later. I'm headed to go get something to eat because I'm hungry. Had a little bitty small breakfast, but that was at super early in the day. I'm gonna go grab something to eat and then keep it moving. So I'll check back in on the way to my next panel after I grab some food. Peace. Hey, so popped over to Starbucks to get a nightcap, some pumpkin bread, after my foray at Whataburger. One more panel tonight. It's gonna be some nerdy trivia games. I'm excited about that. Kicks off in about another 25 minutes or so. So I'm just kind of hanging out outside. It actually doesn't feel bad with pants and a jacket and a beanie on. Although it's a little chilly for Pensacola, 57 degrees for all my Floridians out there holding it down with not enjoying cold weather. Don't hate on us. Come down and live for a while and then you'll understand. Got my warm Americano here, kicking it out. Once it's time for me to go, I'll be heading over to that last panel just to keep things moving for the night. And then what I'll try to do is do kind of like a recap tonight of the experience that I've had the last 2 days, because this has been the first time that I've been to Pensacon, so a lot of things to talk about. Some of the things that I can see maybe some improvements happening, but then also just a lot of the things that I really enjoyed about it, so I'll try to do that for you all as well. I've got one more day tomorrow to go through some activities, so of course that'll be included in this as well. Once we finish out today, tomorrow will begin, and then we'll just keep everything rolling for my final wrap up of Pensacon for 2020. Check you guys in a little while. Well, that's a wrap on day 2 Pensacon. Last one was complete nerd authority, trivia, all pop culture. I did get one question right, which my question was, what paper does Peter Parker work for? And that is the Daily Bugle. So I was very excited about that. Now, headed back to the house to decompress, get some good rest, check some emails, etc. And then tomorrow will be day 3, the final day of Pensacon, and we'll keep this party rolling one more game for one more day till we finish up my video, okay? Woo. Today was a whirlwind, and I have to say, I think day 1 so far for me was a little better than day 2. Just my observation at the end of day 2. Went to a lot of good stuff today. I will say that is as opposed to the Legends panel that I went to earlier today. That was pretty cool. However, I still say on an overall basis, more of the panels that I went to on day 1 were a lot cooler. But day 2 had some surprises, and I had a lot of fun either way. So, what's on the docket for tomorrow? More panels, some podcasts, and definitely some more stern discussions. I think tomorrow morning I start out with a Marvel versus DC panel, which is always a great topic to argue and debate. What do you think, Marvel or DC? Me personally, I think I'd have to go with Marvel, DC, both. Still a tough conversation for me to have with myself. So clearly, I need to go tomorrow to get some more facts before I come to that justification. I'll check in with you guys tomorrow morning. Hey everyone, feel free to share this with your family and friends. And hit the subscribe button if you want to catch new videos as they come out. Hit the like button if you liked what you saw today. And please leave me a comment if there's anything that you've ever wondered about or you find interesting or relevant. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Live long and prosper, and I'll see you around.